little bit of an update regarding Tim and his present status. So we're about 9 months into this journey with multiple myeloma and renal failure, and teclistamab continues to be the drug of choice for right now, and it's kicking his butt. He's tired, blood pressure kind of fluctuates, it's running low right now. He's been a little bit nauseous, so more selective about what he can eat. A little bit achy in his bones, not very much energy, and his life continues to be chemotherapy once a week on Fridays, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday he has dialysis, so he's there for a good chunk of the day. And on Mondays and Sundays he rests. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays are his rest days. So we've definitely entered like the chronic phase of cancer, where we're just plugging along, and it's always got a seat at the table. So I don't know what more to say about that other than dealing with it as a crisis is very different than dealing with it as something that's chronic in nature. Both are hard. I think when it becomes chronic, it feels harder to know how to reach out for help. It's harder to sound the alarm. It's harder even to know that there's an alarm to sound when you're not feeling your best. It's tempting to think that you should just be back to normal and things should be back to normal, and then you realize that they're not. I think it becomes the background noise, yet it's always constantly the front of our attention. So I'm grateful that there's a drug called teclistamab that's keeping his numbers down, but quality of life is definitely something to, you got to think about, quality of life changes in meaning when this is happening. So, I am going to a conference next week for occupational therapy in Kansas City. I'm looking forward to that. It's been a while since I've really devoted some good attention to my own professional development within the profession of occupational therapy. So that's going to be some fun immersion. And I'm going to visit a friend's farm while I'm in Kansas City called Boys Grow. So a very dear friend, Johnny Gordon, who I haven't seen in a very long time, works with a cool team and runs this very awesome farm that serves, I think they work a lot with inner city youth to kind of do all the ends of farming, from planting seeds to harvesting to serving the food and ordering and everything in between. I'm also working with a mentor to help me wrap my mind and heart around what I'm doing with our farm and what direction to take it in. So kind of eager for that relationship to unfold and to gain more insight on that front. I feel like I've just got to wrap my head around it, and as I do, see if my heart wraps around it too, and then I'll take it from there. I don't know what else to say at this point. I think I just really wanted to bring attention to the chronic nature of a cancer journey, and I had a little silver lining moment today, or not even a silver lining. It was really just like a serendipitous moment that brought joy to my mind and heart and being, I met this woman through an accidental text message where she sent a bottle of wine and said, "Is this the bottle of wine you love?" And I was like, "Sure." And it was just a phone number. And I said, "Who is this, by the way? Like, who's texting me? Because I don't recognize your number and your name's not popping up." So she apologized and realized she probably sent it to the wrong person. And then we just like started this conversation, and she said, I'm Lena from China, and I live in New York City. And I said, "I'm Kelly from Cascade, but I work in Milwaukee." And we just had like a back and forth, and I feel like I'm like getting to know this woman a little bit, and vice versa. And it's just a super sweet conversation. We decided that if she's still in New York and I come to visit New York at some point soon, that we'll hook up and have coffee together. So, you know, you just never know when you accidentally like meet somebody in cyberspace how things will unfold. But I'm glad we had this little text exchange, and I'm looking forward to maybe connecting with her at some point. And I'm sweating. It's like super hot right now. My car is hot because I don't have my air on, because I want you to be able to hear me. And it just seems ridiculous to turn an air conditioner on when I can open the windows. But if I open the windows, you will definitely not hear me. Okay, so that's all. I just wanted to like connect with you all and give you an update and say hello and share with you my fun moment from the day. And I hope that you had a lovely holiday weekend, whether you celebrate Easter or Passover or just the coming of spring and life. I'm definitely looking forward to some green overtaking these brown